Hey guys, welcome back to Created and Crafted, and today I will be doing a 2025 top theater moments. So let's get into it. So what I mean by theater moments is okay, so I do theater with my local theater company, and I've been in 10 shows and I'm in an 11th right now. We're doing rehearsals and stuff, getting ready for the show. This year I have done 3 shows and I'm working on one. So from this year, I'm rating like the funniest things that happened, like the things I'm most proud of that happened in theater, and my biggest fails. They're kind of just all clumped though into a top 10. So let's get into it. Also, these are not really in a strict particular order. My top ones are the top ones. Okay, so starting out, and by the way, I'm looking down because I have notes down here, just in case you were wondering. I'm gonna go kind of in chronological order, except for my top ones because those are the best. So, auditions. This year, I have had 3 auditions. 3 auditions. Technically, though, this is kind of like a musical theater top 10, and one of those auditions was for a play. So I'm just gonna say we had 2 auditions. I auditioned for Descendants in March. And I sang Good Times Back from Little Mermaid the musical. And I feel like it was pretty good because usually I'm not like super happy with my auditions like when I look back on them. But this one I'm like, okay, it was decent. It was pretty good. Now that's not to say that there weren't things to work on. There were definitely things I could have worked on. I definitely could have had a lot more character because Ursula sings the song. It's a great song. And Ursula sings the song, and I was going for Mal or Evie in Descendants. So I was like, okay, I need to show them that I can, be bad and be evil while having like a girl song. The song was very low though. It didn't showcase any higher range. I am an alto, and Mal and Evie were, I think, like their vocal range is like contra alto mezzo. And if you don't know what that means, it's just like fancy vocal range theater lingo. Contra alto is like, so alto is like low. That's what it means, okay? That is what it means. Okay, so my vocal range didn't really fit the part, but I was still really happy with it. I definitely could have acted more though. Next audition was very recently, actually less than a month ago, this month, and I auditioned for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which is the show I'm in right now. And that's like probably my best audition ever, guys. I was really happy with it. Uh, Definitely probably could have amped up the character a little bit more. I sang Amazing Maisie from Seussical, and if you haven't listened to that song, you should go listen to it because it's literally amazing. Um, Definitely could have had more character though, but I was really happy with it because for both songs, both these audition songs, I hit all the notes, and I had some like troubles with the notes when I'd first started or, like recently or whatever. And I was really happy that I hit all the notes for Amazing Maisie Joseph auditions because I was sick. I got sick the week of auditions, like a few days before auditions. And so I was sick for auditions and callbacks for Joseph, but I was actually really happy with it. You couldn't really tell I was sick. So I think it went well. Next thing, that was number 1. Well, number 10, if we're saying that. It's not really in order, but okay, next, all the callbacks that I got. Okay, so if you don't know what a callback is like after your audition, you might get called back for like a second audition, basically. It's like for specific characters though. It might be like for dance, or it might be for, I don't know, acro or tricks, or it could be for like the main character or a supporting character. So callbacks are like an extra thing. like it's a privilege to get a callback because you're not guaranteed a callback. But I'm really happy with all the callbacks I've gotten this year because I usually don't get a ton of character callbacks. I think before this year I've had like maybe 5 or 6 out of like 7 shows, 6 shows, something along those lines. So not a ton of character callbacks because a lot of times you'll get called back for more than one. So for Descendants, I got called back for Evil Parents, which I was happy with. I was like, cool. Harmonies are amazing in the songs that they sing, and their parts would be so much fun. And then I got a call back for Jay and Carlos. I was kind of skeptical at first because I was like, okay, guy role. But I've been a guy before. I was a newsie in Newsies. So I had to be a guy. And it's not like weird being a guy. You just have to like act tough and like not overly girly, technically. So yeah, I was like a little confused at first when I got the Jane Colors callbacks, but I don't know. I feel like I did good in Descendants callbacks. I could have acted more. I could have acted more for Evil Parents, and I could have acted more for Jane Carlos for sure. Other than that, I was really happy with what I got, and then what I got callback wise. And then for Joseph, I got a callback for the lead girl, the narrator, and dance, and a special dance part that was only for girls. Oh, and I got a callback for Baker and Butler, which were like they're the supporting leads in the show. Supporting roles. They have some little solos in a song and stuff. Really funny parts also. So I was like happy with that. I was really happy with the narrator callback because I did not expect to get a narrator callback because again, it had to do with my vocal range. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I'm an alto, and narrator's like a mezzo soprano. So that's what this is what that means, by the way. Lovely. So I did not think I was gonna get a narrator callback, but I did, and I think personally I kind of butchered it because I was still sick and my voice cracked really bad on very easy notes for me. Because I went up into my head voice, and this is what head voice means in case you don't know. I wasn't even gonna try to belt it. This is what belting means. So I went up into my head voice. I wasn't even gonna try to belt it because I was like, there's absolutely no way that I'm hitting that, even when I'm not sick. So I didn't even try. But I forgot the lyrics and my voice cracked. So I was very disappointed in myself. But I was happy that I got the callback. Disappointed in myself, happy about the callback. Really happy with the dance callbacks. I feel like I did decent. I forgot a few times, but just kept smiling because that's what you do in a callback. I was happy about the extra dance callback because it was super fun. And then Baker and Butler, I feel like that was in my vocal range since it's supposed to be a guy. Both of them are supposed to be guys. So the vocal range was perfect. But okay, so that was the second thing. The third thing, I'm kind of moving kind of slow, but I like telling stories. So I hope you guys don't mind all the stories. This is going to be a longer video though. I can tell we're already at 9 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit longer, but I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, third, doing mics. So technically I've been a part of 4 musicals this year. One, I was on crew and I did mics. So I helped people get their mic packs on, put it over their ear, do it under the costume, tape it, all that kind of stuff. And at the time I was like, mic crew, okay. But looking back, I feel like it was a good experience because one, I learned to have I developed more respect for backstage crew because it's not easy. Like, it is stressful because if something goes wrong with the mics, like if the batteries are dead or you gave them the wrong mic and their mic's not working, it's like your fault. So it's not always your fault, but like in specific situations, yes, it is your fault that you didn't, charge the batteries or change the batteries, or you didn't tape it close enough and now they're not picking up on the sound system. All the things. Sorry, that was a lot of like lingo right there. For those of you who are not in theater. But yeah, I learned that, and then I feel like learning how to put on a mic is like a good skill because now I know how to charge the batteries, how to change the batteries, I know how to turn the mic thing on, the mic pack on. I know how to put it on. I know how far away to put it from your mouth so the sound isn't like blasting and so it's not quiet. And I know how to like most effectively tape it to where it sticks on top of all the makeup that you have. So I just feel like that's a good thing to know in theater, is how to put on a mic. So I feel like, yeah, that was a good learning experience for me. Okay, next thing. Whoa, I can't talk. Next thing. There we go. Okay. Connecting with the cast, honestly. The people you're put with is honestly like so fun. So let's say you're in like a group of whatever, like, I don't know, just a group that like sticks together throughout the entire show. You get really close with those people, I feel like. Sometimes not as much, but I feel like a lot of times, yes. And I love the connection because you can like, throughout the whole cast, there's like inside jokes about the show and there's like, just like funny things. And it's just so fun because then you can have people to like practice with and you can be like, hey, do you remember this part? Do you remember this part? So it's good like friendship, good connection, and I love the community at my theater company.